I feel really defeated. It's making me appreciate my life a lot more. I just got some work done for the past couple of hours and now we are about to start boarding. I am waiting for my name to get called. We just called the first standby, so it's exciting. We'll see where I get positioned on the flight. We got premium economy. I'm excited. I should be able to recline a bit, get some sleep. The lady that was sat next to me actually got moved up to first class, so now I have 2 seats, which is awesome. I have all this space, so we're just waiting for our safety briefing and then we're going to take off.
We'd like to wish all of you a very good evening.
That's why your safety is so important to us.
We just got dinner delivered, and because I've got 2 seats, I can put it over here, which is awesome. My favorite. Well, the shades are down, which means it's bedtime. I've got 33 minutes left of my movie, but I'm pretty tired now, so I'm about due for a nap. You can tell my eyes are all bloodshot. I haven't slept for like way too long, so I'm gonna put my headphones on and put Friends on, curl up in my blanket, and go to sleep. So I had a nap for like 9 hours. We've got 5 hours left. And I didn't want to wake up, but I had to, because if I kept sleeping, then I'm not going to sleep when I get there, and it's super important that I go to sleep when I get there, because it's going to be nighttime and I don't want to be asleep all day tomorrow, so I forced myself awake, but I still feel pretty tired. And I get really bad bloodshot eyes when I fly. Does anyone else get bloodshot eyes when they fly? Like, I don't know why it happens, but especially on long haul, I get like really bad bloodshot eyes. It's not just because I'm tired, it happens on every flight. It's so frustrating.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt back.
Well, we made it after 15 hours of flying, finally in India. Good thing about traveling with a backpack is I don't have to go to baggage claim and wait for my bags and stuff to come. So the line at immigration wasn't too bad, and they just take your fingerprints and your visa, and I got a 30-day visa. Now I'm going through to the exit to figure out how to get to my hostel.
How many of you?
Just me.
Just you?
How much is it?
1,600.
I'll get the bus, there's no problem.
120 kilometer, 1,500 plus tax.
No. No, thank you. So we have already encountered our first scam, which is going to the taxi people. Now I'm coming out here, and I'm sure I'm about to get hammered by a bunch of people. Say hello.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going to the metro.
Metro?
Yeah.
Metro is a close time?
No, it's good then. Thank you.
So metro is going to where?
And I now understand the joys of people talking to you, trying to sell you stuff all the time. I got it. So now we go to the metro and we're paying minimal compared to what we're gonna pay in a taxi. So when you come out of there, there's the taxi rank and you do a right, and that taxi is gonna charge you $1,600 for a trip. I just checked on Uber, but my Uber's being a pain with the card, and that was only gonna be 650 rupees. So it's way over half the price. And you think it's gonna be legit because it's in the airport, but of course it's not. So now I'm gonna go and get the metro and see how much that costs, and it takes me straight to New Delhi station, which is the main station in Delhi, and it's 10 minutes walk from my hostel. So once I get there, I might walk or I might get a tuk-tuk, and we'll see. But literally outside is a big ramp that takes you to the metro, so don't be fooled as soon as you walk out the door. He tried to tell me the metro was closed, and it's not, because everyone's here. So let the fun begin in India. To New Delhi? So there we go, 60 rupees for my ticket to New Delhi station, as opposed to 1,600 rupees that they tried to charge me at the taxi place. I haven't caught a train in like 15 years, and even I can figure this out, so you'll be fine. First sight of India, that is. prayers, there's tuk-tuks everywhere. I'm super excited actually to be here. I just got that first rush of excitement of being somewhere different and foreign, so I'm actually like hyped right now. But I gotta stay tired so I can sleep and wake up and enjoy it tomorrow and see what it's really like, because it's like 10 o'clock, so it's not too bad right now. I don't think it's as busy as it's going to be, so we'll see tomorrow. So I got to my hostel and relaxed until this happened at midnight. So this is it, day one. Now I have 29 days left after today, and I didn't sleep at all. That room was so frustrating. But I've just found a cafe that I'm gonna walk up to. It's my first food while I'm here, and I gotta go a little bit careful because of my stomach, and I don't want to mess it up too much. But it smells like a urinal that hasn't been cleaned for 40 years.
Good morning. I have to.
Made a friend. This is Isla, and we're gonna go and explore the, what's it called?
Yermagat.
The Yermagat, which
I
is
think.
where all the birds are. They all come and visit here, the seagulls, through winter, and we're gonna find some food because I'm hungry. Have you eaten?
No.
No?
No. we should
I
do
met
that.
her at breakfast, and we both haven't eaten since breakfast, so we're gonna be super hungry. But we're gonna attempt a local bus right now, and hopefully we get on the right one. There's 3 different ones apparently we can get on, and it only costs 10 rupees to get to where we want to go, which is a 40-minute drive away. So let's see if we can figure it out and how long we have to stand here until we get there.
I think we can.
Think we can? We can do it. Whoa, it's busy. Ready?
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Hey, go! Ah. So close. Yep.
Oh my god. Wait, so we actually have to just like run inside?
Apparently you just run and jump on it.
You're joking.
This is our chance. This is our chance.
We just have to run into it.
This is it.
Attach ourselves to it.
Yes.
Yes. You did it.
Everyone is so confused.
They're right in there.
Ladies are free.
Pardon?
Ladies are free.
Free.
Ah,
Are you serious?
it's okay.
Free service.
Ladies are free?
Ah,
Ladies are free.
thank you.
Wait, no way.
You get a free ride. The perks. There you go. This is my 10 rupee bus ticket. Now we have to
That's
figure out
so
where to get
funny.
on. We made it on the bus. So we have come to this amazing spot where the birds fly around, but my heart is in my throat right now because of everything that's just happened and the intensity. And we get here and of course you're getting hustled to try and get a boat trip, but I just need a minute to not talk to people and try and bargain things and just like relax. At least it's quieter here and not too much is happening. Except from I just found the spot where they burn the bodies and throw them in the water, so I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
Oh, there.
There it is.
Oh, did you look over there?
Yeah, I just glanced while I was doing this.
Oh.
So apparently it's not just Varanasi that they do this, it's here as well. But it's not on the level that it is at Varanasi. And after the journey that we just had, I don't know if I can cope.
That was a lot.
Just watch the birds. Just watch the birds. As we sit and watch the birds fly overhead, thoughts of what just happened begin to creep in. After the first train bridge, we took a left turn underneath another one. However, the locals all went to the right. As we walked underneath this bridge, there were some very disturbing sights and sounds. There were people strewn across the side. I'm pretty sure they were dead. There was hundreds of flies buzzing around their legs, eating open wounds. As we continued to walk, there was another little camp of people. These ones were alive, but I didn't realize until long afterwards what I had actually encountered. Once we got through that area, we turned a corner and there was a mass group of people, poverty-stricken, living on the streets. We didn't realize what we had just walked into. It was a feeding frenzy. There were people everywhere trying to grab at what little food there was being handed out to them. I decided to turn around and try and figure out another route. However, Google Maps said there was no other way. A tuk-tuk driver approached us and we jumped in. As we did this, people had broken away from the feeding frenzy up ahead and began to surround the tuk-tuk. Unsure of what to do, we told the tuk-tuk driver to just drive, though he didn't speak any English. The tuk-tuk was surrounded. We weren't sure of what was happening. The tuk-tuk driver was telling them to go away, but they got closer and closer each second. Eventually, the tuk-tuk driver drove, and we managed to get out of that situation. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but it was pretty scary to say the least. We managed to make it to this place here, Yamuna Ghat, where we were able to sit down and relax and try and unwind. However, the constant hustle culture of India found us as soon as we arrived, trying to sell us boats and tours. I just needed a moment to relax. Now finally back to what I had seen underneath that bridge, it caught up with me. It was a camp of deformed people. In India, it is common practice to deform your children to be able to get more out of each person in a begging sense. But what happens when these people get older is they're left to fend for themselves. When I was younger, I watched The Elephant Man, a story about a deformed person being used and abused by humans. I was only about 11 or 12 and this left some really traumatic experiences in my mind, and it left a lot of fears about being deformed myself. Encountering this much deformity in such a small amount of time in an already unsettling environment jolted me into such a traumatized state that it made me panic. It wasn't until later on, like I say, that I managed to reflect on this and discover what had just happened and to allow those traumas to come back up for me. And I decided that this time right now is not my time to travel India. Maybe at a later point in life, who knows. But for now, it was time for me to go home. Coming up are a few videos that I made after the situation that I encountered. I couldn't eat any of my food. It's the first time that I had experienced trauma in that way. I've come back to where I had breakfast. They have a restaurant next to it because I just needed a safe space to sit down and process everything that happened today. I don't want to give you false impressions of what India's like because I think, you know, when I watched videos to come here, I thought, you know, it would be easy, it would be, I mean, I understood that it would be super hard, but I didn't think it would be like this hard. I thought it would be a lot easier than what it has been today. I can't even pick my chutney up because I'm shaking that much. First impressions are intense. I found out today that Delhi is the most dangerous city in the world and I didn't know that, so that's my own fault for not understanding. And there's 21 million people that live here, which is the size of Australia all crammed into one city, which of course brings a lot of poverty, a lot of difficult times for people, and I understand that. And as long as you stick to the real touristy spots, you should be fine. I think we're perceived that it's a touristy country, but it's really not. And a lot of travel vloggers out there will show you the glamorous side, but this is also the reality of it as well. I just don't know what else to say about it. And so far Delhi is like crazy. And if you come to India, I would recommend not coming here, just not to Delhi. And if you have to come to Delhi, just get in and get out. And I heard someone say that and I never understood the severity of it, but it really is a get in, get out situation. And I realized that, and you just gotta do that. It's unreal. Well, maybe Paragon's where I'm at now is why I'm feeling that way, but if you've stuck around to this part of the video, like, I appreciate you for staying here and listening to me. But yeah, just word of caution, guys. India is not for the faint-hearted, not for the strong-hearted. You've really got to be committed. And you know what really sucks is I was super inspired by other YouTubers and travel documenters and people that, you know, travel and enjoy spaces, and I feel I only saw so much of the good side that it wasn't really translated of what can go wrong or how it can go wrong or how you can feel in this situation and stuff. And it's not until I got here that I really understood the challenges of India. I'm talking about my experience in Delhi, of course, not about the whole of India, so I'm not discrediting anywhere else. I just feel Delhi for me is I felt super unsafe here, and I can either push through and go and visit like these spaces that I've seen and look amazing, but I've seen plenty of videos of Delhi being amazing too, and I'm just a bit scared for my safety. And I'm not ready to put my life on the line for something like that. And I'm like in the process of booking a flight home for tomorrow, and it doesn't leave till midnight tomorrow, so I have another day here, and it just is kind of sucks, really. I feel really defeated and I feel shitty about myself, but I gotta look after me. And I was really excited to make such an awesome YouTube series, and now I'm not about this. So I don't know, I learned a valuable lesson, I guess, in terms of myself, I guess, but I feel like safety is always number one, and it doesn't matter where you travel in the world. You have to look out for yourself and look after your safety and make sure that you really are prepared to go to certain areas. Like when I went to Cambodia and I lived there, I knew it was a poor country, and I knew that, you know, it had its challenges and its history and everything. And however, when I was there, I felt like supported for being there, and there was lots of other tourists there. And that's one thing that I'm like really finding confusing about India, is you see so much travel stuff about India and about it being such like a touristy spot of discovering like the country and stuff, and I think I've seen like maybe 5 foreigners, and everyone that's in the hostels and stuff is just having staycations from different parts of India, and I haven't really bumped into anyone that was not from here. And I think that is just kind of challenging in itself, because there's not really anyone that you can bounce off with stuff in the hostel or anything like that. And you know, I'm basing this off of such a short period of time, so of course don't take that as, you know, this is what it is. But yeah, it's just my experience and my gut feeling is telling me that I'm not safe here. And you know, you have to listen to yourself, and you have to listen to what your inner self being is doing, and being put through certain situations over the past day. It's just been like not something that I'm comfortable with, and I'm all about pushing your comfort zone, but this is pushing it way too far. So I'm gonna get some sleep and see what happens. But I think, yeah, it's making me appreciate my life a lot more. And it's really hard here. So it's 3 AM, and after my traumatic day, I may be going a little bit overkill. But this is how you're in India. I just don't feel safe in this hotel. Oh, I didn't from the moment I checked in. It's not just because of what's happened today. So I've decided to prop that against the thing after I've heard about the incident that the girl that I met that was in my video earlier told me about, how the security guard came into her room while she was in there and closed the door behind him and proceeded to make grunting noises while looking at her laying on the bed, and refused to leave. And I think her hotel is even a little bit nicer than mine, so I'm just being aware of stuff like that and just I want to be woken up if something's going to happen, and because I haven't really slept that much, I am not taking that chance. So the door is going to not open, and I will hear it if they do. But hopefully that won't happen.